She went from Disney child star to grown woman Hayley Mills Part 2. Obviously, growing up on camera cannot be easy, and Hayley said she dealt with depression, anxiety, crippling self doubt, and sadly, she developed an eating disorder. When she was 19, Disney offered her another contract. She said, no, thank you. When she was 20 years old, she starred in a film called The Family Way. Her father was also in it. It was produced and directed by the Bolting brothers. They were twins. And this film was a big deal for Hayley because it was showing her really grown up, meaning she had some scenes with no clothes. John and Roy Bolting would alternate between directing and producing each film. And this film, Roy was directing. And then what do you think happened? Roy and Hayley fell in love. He was 53, she was 20. Hayley moved in with him, and of course this caused a scandal. Why? Because she was 20 and he was 53. Also, he had been married 3 times before. He was in a long-term relationship, and he had 5 sons already. Red flag times infinity. Anyway, they got married 5 years later when she was 25, and he was 58 years old. Together, they had a son, his 6th. His name, Crispian Mills, frontman of the Kula Shaker. Now he just does his thing. Hayley and Roy were married for about 6 years before they got divorced. But before it was legally over, she was with actor Lee Lawson, and technically he was still married to a woman named Mondi. But together they had a son, Jason Lawson. They split up sometime in the early 80s, and here's Hayley with her son Jason at the Little Mermaid premiere. Side note, Lee ended up marrying Twiggy. You know, Twiggy. Sadly, Hayley was supposed to have access to her money when she was 21 years old, but guess what? The British government taxed her 91%. I'm not going to pretend I know exactly what that means, but she didn't have the money she thought she did. So she continues to work. Since 1997, she's been with this man, Firdaus Bamji. He is 20 years younger than her. What I'm saying is the Mills family didn't mind an age gap. She's still working. She still looks amazing. Now I'm going to play the song Let's Get Together, Yeah, 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 to get on my kids' nerves.